How's it going? This time we are deciding to do something different. Instead of me playing video games or anything else, I have said several theories through Facebook and everything else. So I have complied my own type of theory through Dragon Ball Z.
I was powering up, I'm sorry.
Which he was using Kai. So we're going to break down the boundaries. We're going to tell you the difference between Magic and Kai. We're also going to be using the reference from Death Battle from Screw Attack, and also note that I hope I don't get copyright infringement for Game Theory's own little idea, but this is going to be something different from games. This is just going to be mainly for comic books and anime only, which me and Marco, which Crispy Leprechaun and Metal Warrior, are going to end up doing a lot of things. Also, if you don't know about the Crispy Leprechaun name, that's my old name. You may also probably know me as Daniel Butenhagen. But, anyways, we're going to get on with the theory about the difference between why Kid Buu died from the Spirit Bomb, but yet Vegeta and Frieza did not die. So, in the same aspect, that we're going to also visually show the difference between Kid Buu, Super Buu, Fat Buu, Evil Buu, all of them put together, along complies with the difference between why Goku did not use the Spirit Bomb on Cell, and also use simple facts that I finally pointed out and also pinpointed that results into the reason why Goku never used the Spirit Bomb on certain people. Now note that the Spirit Bomb is only meant for one thing only: to destroy or attack only evil. Not meant for ones, it does not harm anyone that is pure. Pure at heart, good at all. So, in the same set, there was an argument about who is stronger: Super Buu, Kid Buu, Fat Buu, or Evil Buu. Now note that Evil Buu did not last that long. But here, I got a clip for all of you that I'm going to revert the camera to it from YouTube about Kid Buu fighting. We're going to see the difference between Kid Buu and Super Buu fighting. And let's just play it right here. Note that Super Buu is, or note that Kid Buu is rapidly beating his chest and screaming out loud. Damn advertisements. Going crazy like an ape. Going savage on. Getting ready to go savage on someone. Note the maniacal laugh.
Oh no! What have we done? We forgot to bring that other man and his dog with us when we left. That poor dog.
Face of evil.
Now note that Kid Buu may be strong as hell, but also in the same spec that he is nowhere near good. It shows pure savagery, which in savagery means that he has no moral code, no reason to not kill, which we go and advance through the little fight scene.
He did it, boy! Majin Buu is history!
That evil look. Note that he has no strategy at all to fight. And also well note that from whenever it was the battle between Super Buu and Goku and Vegeta, Goku and Vegeta had to fuse to fight Super Buu. But yet they could not face against Kid Buu.
The same fighter who beat Icon in the big tournament. He's gotten a lot stronger since then, though, as you see. Who's it?
Now, let's advance through.
Just gotta hand it to older animation, it does look better.
Oh yeah.
It's no good.
But
look, he's falling back. The spirit bomb's not strong enough. He needs more oomph.
They have more detail.
Yes, but how? We've already given him everything we've got. How can someone be that
You can actually
strong?
see the shadow on their faces and stuff like that. The shading is right. Like, it's good.
Jeez, this is a rip-off.
enough with the details. We're going on to the theory.
You better beat him, Goku. I didn't get extended cable to see you lose.
And the next theory is going to be about the gods, the Kais, Kami, and King Yama, and Bill. And note that I'm going to be excluding all the people from the movies that have been killed by the Spirit Bomb. Well noted that the evil Kid Buu is able to push the Spirit Bomb back with massive power into it, with so many people giving it power.
Tenzin, can you hear me? We need you. Come here now and heal Kakarot. It's now or never. There's no time left.
Sir, Vegeta's right. I can't help Goku if I go. Yes, no doubt. But I've given up too much energy. Instant transmission won't work now. I'm sorry. What? Oh no. Vegeta, our power levels are too depleted. We don't have enough energy to make the jump.
Great. What are we supposed to do? Hey, it's in your hands. We need more energy from the Earth. Talk to your people.
Note that Vegeta tells Hercule to talk to the people.
If we can't strengthen
The people
Kakarot,
chant.
then our only chance is to strengthen the Spirit Bomb. Now talk.
Is still with us, Vegeta, and he's been very patient. Yes, Borunga? Can you bring the power level of Goku, the Saiyan who is fighting Majin Buu on the Kai planet right now, back to normal? Cool. Borunga, Kara Disable de Nade, Testero Nargano Asuri!
And note that Shinron gives Goku the power to create more of the energy. He gives his own power, technically, to Goku. But note, like I said, Kid Buu is nothing but pure savage power.
Goku! We used the third wish to restore your power back to normal! Hey, you're right! Woohoo! It's back!
So Goku has to got his power restored back to normal and uses Super Saiyan to push it back. But here's the actual theory that comes to the plot. Note
He's doing it!
that Goku's power, along with the power of the Spirit Bomb that only kills evil,
I got him that technique. That's a boy. And that's why it has to end like this.
the part.
But then you separated. The evil was expelled. The struggle taking place inside of you was now on the outside for all to see. And the darkness overpowered the light.
and his overpowered light.
You were ruthless. You became a living nightmare, and you delighted in every moment of it. You didn't even show a shred of decency or mercy, and that's why it has to end.
Intelligence, aggressiveness, and everything else from Super Boo. Kid Boo, which is pure savagery. But yet, let's go back into the theory about this. Note that only Kid Boo is being killed by the Spirit Bomb. But yet, Kid Boo is nothing but pure evil. But how come Goku never used the Spirit Bomb on Fat Boo and did not use it on Super Boo? Why did he not go and charge up the Spirit Bomb at an earlier time at the Supreme Kai's planet, then teleported to Earth whenever he got it all big and powerful to hit Super Boo? Reason why? I'm going to show you. For one video that is old, hit by note the first person that got hit by the Spirit Bomb, which was Vegeta. Now, explaining why Vegeta didn't die from the Spirit Bomb.
I hope you're watching closely, Kakarot, because this is the last time you'll ever see a pathetic excuse for a son! I got it! Well, what the heck are you doing just standing there? Are you ever gonna throw that thing or not? What an idiot! Here, go!
Here it comes. Now note,
What is that? Go, come on!
Vegeta evades it because he doesn't know what it is.
I missed him!
Goku tells Gohan to bounce it back. Why?
It's open! Gohan, you have to bounce it back! The Spirit Bomb was aimed at Vegeta's evil energy. If you don't have any evil in you, you'll be okay.
No evil in you, you'll be okay. He was able to repel it back because it did not hurt him because he was not evil. But yet, in the same aspect, that's supposed to be a killing move for anything evil. Vegeta gets hit, but yet throughout the series, he's still alive. Now, care to explain? Well, here's my set of theories about that. Simply the fact that only it targeted the evil side of Vegeta, but the good side still remained left. That kept Vegeta still alive. So throughout the whole entire series, you see Vegeta slowly progressing to the good. And where to the Majin Buu saga, where he becomes Majin Vegeta, is where he goes back into his evil Kai state. What the Spirit Bomb does, it eliminates anything that is evil in the Kai. Which, in the same aspect of Kai, there's a difference between magic and spiritual energy through training. Like they mentioned throughout all the series, from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT. But we are mainly focusing on, right now, the Spirit Bomb and why it did not kill certain characters throughout the series. Not the movies, the series. Sorry about this, moviegoers, but the thing is that the movies do not follow the series correctly. Only certain ones do, but they still kind of don't make sense. So, let's go on through and say this. Because you know that Vegeta lives throughout the whole entire series if you watch Dragon Ball Z and everything else. Now, let's go by someone that has been ranked throughout the whole entire Dragon Ball Z series as the #1 villain No matter where you go and look, you can look on Google, you can look on Yahoo, you can look even on YouTube. For multiple people, they will still say that Frieza is the most evilest character in Dragon Ball Z. Am I not right? Why? Because, let's see, let's look at his stats. He is vicious, he's sadistic, he doesn't care about living beings at all.
He's a dictator.
Dictator as well. He blows up planets. He has blown up the planet Vegeta.
He colonizes them first, and then he blows them up.
But he has blown up the planet Vegeta and several other planets.
Forces inhabitants to become part of the military.
And has also laughed while destroying and killing people numerous of times and taunting people. Has beaten several people to bloody pulp. Has embarrassed them. Has hurt them.
Ooh.
Has seriously injured them badly. Where?
And he also tormented the Namekians as well.
Has killed nearly a whole entire race without blowing up the planet.
Was responsible for the eradication of the Saiyans. And their planet.
And probably numerous others. But yet, here's the thing. For someone that has been ranked as #1 of the most evilest characters in Dragon Ball Z universe, why is this one able to live through the Spirit Bomb? Note that the Spirit Bomb that Goku releases is pretty much the same size as he releases to Kid Buu. Let us put in Frieza's name. Okay, now let's watch.
Mr. Evans fits the criteria of a malignant narcissist.
Skip the ad. Notice the death ball. Black. Negative energy. Oh. Does not realize the spirit bomb.
Come on, do it!
Daddy!
Yet again, the spirit bomb eliminates all evil. Note the size of the spirit bomb. Same size as the spirit bomb used on Kid Buu? Yes. Destroys the death ball that is negative energy. Negative Kai. Pure good energy. And then once it hits,
No, that's impossible!
slipping. Let's advance a little bit more. All the force that is sent through, it was sent through space just to hit Frieza. The amount of force and everything else, if you do the math, is equivalent of pretty much 25 megatons of TNT blowing up in your face, but is only targeted at pure evil energy. Same amount as a meteorite hitting the planet Earth. So in the same spec, how come this didn't blow up the planet? Why? Because the planet is not made of negative energy. The spirit bomb is made out of pure good energy. It's supposed to eliminate negative energy. Reasons why it didn't blow up the planet. And then there's the theory of why didn't Goku use the Spirit Bomb on Cell? Well, let's think about this very carefully. What is Cell? What is Cell? He is an android made by Dr. Gero to absorb two other androids.
Not just any kind of android. He was a biological android. The first biological android ever created. That's why he was so powerful against the Z fighters.
And also, a good note, that this may post as a complaint to most people, but yet stop and wait before you say anything else, because you want to watch the rest of this, because this is where it gets even more juicier and good about it. Because what an android is also definition as a robot. What is a robot? A robot is a being that has been created by man. But also note that a robot does not have a what that a human does. A living thing that does have a soul. So, in same respect, that the Saiyans and the humans all exist within Kai. Kai, which is the essence of energy through the fighting spirit. Now, explain why an android is able to tap into this. There's no other explanation for it. This is way too advanced scientific knowledge. But in the same sense, why did Goku not use the Spirit Bomb? Because, note that it's called the Spirit Bomb. I am going to simply put in that the Spirit Bomb is only meant for, yet again, evil souls. People that have evil in their heart or Kai. Which means that since Cell is an android, 17, 18, and 16 are androids, that means that they're robots. Which means robots, they don't have souls. So, an equivalent of that, along with the Spirit Bomb would not be affected against the androids because they have no soul. Now, in the same aspect of why did the Spirit Bomb only kill Kid Buu? And you may say that it could be the power level system. But yet, in Season 2 and Season 3, both seasons, they've clearly definition, and if you also read the manga and translate it through from Japanese to English properly without mistranslation, you could easily say that this is what it is. There's no other way, simply put, that it's basically the same thing as yin and yang. Am I not wrong?
Then again, Cell was constructed of other beings.
Yes, but what was he constructed of? Analyzing of Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Piccolo, Tien, Chaozu, Vegeta, Nappa, all the Z fighters that are in the universe on the Dragon Ball Z series. And then comes to the concept of that the power level is just, there's no point. Trying to scaling a power level, you can't.
Even Goku himself said that it's easy to hide your own power level and to make yourself less perceptive to your enemies. There are ways of tampering into your inner energies and hiding them, or controlling them, or completely letting loose.
And see, this is the key thing about Kai.
Hence, what happened to Gohan.
About the power levels. Now, reasons why that some of you may be probably pausing the video and probably putting a comment down below before you pause and try and make a comment about anything else about the argument of that, oh, Goku wanted Gohan to fulfill his legacy and everything that. But yet, here's the thing. Since Goku fought Android 19, and Dr. Giro, and he knew that his abilities would not affect them because they were able to absorb it. In the same sense, whenever he came through the heart attack and he came through it, he decided to train Gohan immediately. Why? Because he knew that the spirit bomb would not be affected at all to the androids. So, in sense, saying that he basically trained his son to tap into his inner rage. Because note that rage, if you look at the definition of it and research it very carefully, it is the most unstable, unpredictable, raw essence of energy that is more dangerous than pure adrenaline. Because rage goes in with adrenaline, your strength, and your very soul. Which in same terms, you could probably say that you have just now created an ultra combo. But leaving the video game slang aside, there is several other things that also stimulate the mind of why did Kid Buu only die from the spirit bomb. And like I said, the power levels do not matter in this scale because yet in Season 2 and Season 3 it has mentioned multiple times before, even through the manga, whenever you translate it from Japanese to English properly, with no mistranslation, means that power levels are meaningless. It is just the sheer willpower and training and tenacity of how far you want to go. Same thing as the real world and the living.
Hence, the spirit bomb energy comes from the earth and from the people of the earth or from the planet that they are on. The amount of power from the spirit bomb attack is pretty much always going to be the same. There doesn't have anything to do with Goku being as strong as he is. Goku is still able to pull the spirit bomb out of his pocket at any given time, and if anyone has realized, he powers down to his normal state every time. It's not his own energy.
But why is this? Because not only does it take up his own energy just to focus in through to try and siphon all that energy into one attack, but he not only converts other people's energy in with his own, he makes it where it is his own energy that is nothing but pure good. Now note that if you do the estimate, like the guy from Game Theory from Screw Attack, which I am a fan of, and thanks to a co-worker that I work with that also told me about it, and I got to watch more of it, about the same estimate about the moon colliding into the earth, where it would cause drastic changes to the climate, and hardly anyone would live to the day where the moon would end up crashing into the planet is unlikely. Would same thing would be saying, like, if the spirit bomb was an actual just pure energy attack, like the Kamehameha wave, that does not attack just pure souls, but it just plain attacks, like the death ball, the supernova from Cooler. Here's the thing. If this is so, then why does it not destroy the planet? When Goku sends the spirit bomb after Frieza, and that thing is as big, probably bigger than our moon, that is an equivalent amount, just one comet, one meteor, that is about the size as probably me or Marco could easily change everything. If that meteor of our size could easily hit the earth and touch down on any solid part, even if it's water, that is equivalent of 25 to 50 megatons of TNT. So if you times that even more to a bigger size scale to the moon, along with that, if you just make it where it has no density at all where it's just a pure energy ball. Here's the thing. In retrospect, Namek, if the Spirit Bomb was nothing but pure energy that Goku has conjured up that does not attack evil, then why isn't Planet Namek destroyed? Why isn't the Kai's planet destroyed? Because it targets only evil. Now, here comes the complaint right now. Here comes the real argument. Why did it not kill Vegeta? Why did it not kill Frieza? The number one, note, Frieza, number one most evilest villain through the Dragon Ball Z franchise. Nothing? Well, my speculation is because when Vegeta got hit, he got hit by a small version of the Spirit Bomb because he wasn't as evil, and plus, of course, Goku could not form as much energy as he could to make the Spirit Bomb to hit him with it.
I believe at that point in time everyone on Earth was dead or either chocolate.
Well, no, that's...
He was
we're
fighting.
talking about Vegeta's saga, the Saiyan saga. About when Vegeta got hit by the Spirit Bomb.
Compared to when Boo got hit, yeah, it was hard.
But also note that the same Spirit Bomb that was formed was the same size as the one that hit Boo that also hit Frieza. And equivalent to the same amount of energy, but yet Goku was still at full energy when he hit Frieza with it. And yet he also hit Kid Buu with the same amount of force too, and was not yet even at Super Saiyan level. Well, here's my theory. If Frieza would have lived a little bit longer, say, let's see here, he got hit by the Spirit Bomb, he lived, he was battered and bruised and everything else, he goes and kills Krillin, because why? He still has a little bit of evil that he's hanging on to, and he's confused of what's going on. And that's where Goku snaps and goes into Super Saiyan mode. Whenever he's in Super Saiyan mode, Frieza tells him to time out because he wants to go into his full form. Why? Why does Frieza want to go to his full form? Is it because he has that evil thing that he wants, that he knows he's going to win if he gets into full form? Or is it that he wants to prove that he is a challenge to Goku, that he could be the next rival? But yet, he was so confused and rattled by this. Whenever he did his own version of the Destructo Disc and got cut by it, he could not believe that he got cut by it, even though he said that he would never, ever be cut by his own disc. But, whenever he was cut in half, only one arm, Goku still sent him some of his energy. Gave him some of his energy to live, to escape the planet while it was blowing up. So, in the same sense, if Frieza would have thoughtfully think about this very carefully, if he would have actually snapped out of his confusion, just like in Pokemon, they get confused and they don't know what to do. This is Frieza. I hate to throw a Pokemon analogy in through this, but it is true. When Frieza got hit by the Spirit Bomb, he didn't know what to do. Especially when Goku hit Super Saiyan form, Frieza didn't know what to do. He was desperate. He still thrived on his evil ambitions. But in the end result, his evil was subdued. And he tried to hit him with an attack still after his arm, after he was just one-armed and cut in half. And Goku shot him down even more. Now comes the explanation of Mecha Frieza. Now, to put it in the plain set of the starting of the Android Saga, we'll go to how Mecha Frieza was made.
When it even takes like 25 seconds, I'm like, what is this? Why?
Wait for the preview. There we go. Okay. Now note. Let me just make the screen a little bit more bigger.
The leftover fragmentation of planet Namek.
And what's left of Frieza?
Adrift in the vast, endless coldness of space.
Monkey. He was just a monkey.
And see, he was half alive, half dead. Still through this. Still alive, barely. But his father ends up finding him. Somehow.
Sire, much as we expected, the entire planet Namek has been destroyed by the explosion. And, although there seems to be no signs of Lord Frieza just yet, Your Highness, we are continuing our search among the debris, and we're very hopeful that
You disappoint me, Captain. It seems you lack confidence in Frieza's ability to survive such a pitiful blast. I tell you, my son is not so easily destroyed as a planet. He is out there alive. So please, do go and find him, won't you?
A good note that a father that does not give up and also is as malicious as to go out of his way to protect one son to keep him alive.
It's a very faint signal, but we have locked on to Lord Frieza's position. Excellent. Have him brought on board immediately.
Now comes the really creepy part of the portion. Here's where it comes to the creepy pasta of this. He's in a healing pod.
Status report, Doctor.
Your Highness, we are working on Lord Frieza around the clock, and I am confident that we can rebuild him. We have the technology to make him faster, stronger, and in every way more powerful than he was before. Even as we speak,
Note.
a team of our brightest engineers is working diligently to create the cybernetic attachments we will need in order to make Lord Frieza whole again.
Note, make him whole, but not back to how he was.
Made to his existing body, he will be able to realize energy levels far greater than ever before. Levels that would have been unsustainable in his purely organic form. Sire, I can wholeheartedly assure you that Lord Frieza will soon reestablish himself as the most powerful force in the universe.
As a zombie, robotic.
There.
Reason why his evil intentions stayed in is because he is an undead cyborg.
Not too quickly, my lord.
A being that has no soul in it.
Set a course for Earth, Father.
Planet Earth? Whatever for, my son?
I'd like to blow it up.
Change course!
Note. The evil stare. The still evil side. And yet, throughout the series, whenever Frieza was confused and didn't know why Goku gave him his energy, he was still confused throughout the end. But whenever they reconstructed him, he still had the evil mentality because why? They went through his own set of memories where he was malicious, evil, dictator, cruel, and ambitious to conquer the universe. They didn't set into the goals. They didn't program his brain like how he was whenever he was in Namek. He still remembered what happened to him, but he doesn't fully understand why. Why is that? Because he's already technically dead. They said that they can rebuild him, they can restruct him, they can make him better than ever. But yet, does that also sound like the $1 Million Man to you? I think so. And if you have not seen it, it's a person that gets rebuilt like a cyborg. Or if you've seen the Family Guy version where they say, we have the technology, we can rebuild him, but I don't want to spend that much money. That is what the $1 Million Man is. That's the parody of it. This is another version of it. So we're going to go in a little bit more deeper with it later on throughout these videos about the theories of anime. We'll also tackle down some of this other stuff through Full Metal Alchemist and everything else. But first, we're going through the Dragon Ball Z series about the Spirit Bomb. Why it did not kill Frieza and Vegeta? Because why? They still had a little bit good in them. Vegeta still had good in him. He still cared about his father, even though he never showed it. Even though he cared about his own race being killed, he still had feelings and sorrow for them. But he replaced it because Frieza was training Vegeta to be an evil warrior to take over other planets for him. Now, here's the other little set that will kind of confuse you. When Goku had a chance to kill Fat Boo, why did he not kill Fat Boo? Because he already sensed that Fat Boo had good in him. And if you don't believe me, I will even bring up Boo's origin story. Let's see. Majin Buu origin. Alright. Now, let us watch the whole entire thing.
So this is Boo's original form? Now I'm confused. Are you certain?
Yes, I'm dead certain. Many eons ago, the Supreme Kais were enjoying a long reign of peace under Daikaio, a benevolent leader. It was a happy time. There was the Kai of the North, and the Supreme Kai of the West.
No, there were more Kais back in the day.
Give me that!
I was serving as E.C.A back then.
Joyful, cheerful Kais.
But as with most harmonious times, a period of disharmony was soon to follow.
Kai versus magic, which we'll get into detail for another video.
No way to prepare ourselves for the evil creation that the wizard Bibidi was about to unleash in the universe.
Yes! Kill them all!
One scream blowing up a whole entire city.
Nice coming party. Good work.
And then blowing up the planet. Aiming at his creator.
How dare you! I'm the one who created you, you stupid idiot! I'm your dad.
The beautiful guardian of the West was the first to encounter Majin Buu in battle.
He's no man for you, big shit. I'll bet your board silly.
There wasn't even the slightest bit of mercy in this strange new creature. West Kai knew that their fight would be to the death.
So it was.
Hey, where do you think you're going? I'm the one who decides what we're going to do around here.
E.C.A was the next one to engage Majin Buu in battle. He too met his end on that dreadful day.
They've both been killed.
Let's do it.
The South Supreme Kai was the next one to join the fray.
Note, each time that Kid Buu took out Kai's, he had to fight a different way.
I think this belongs to you.
Absorb the Kai's energy, a god. And then absorbs.
South Kai was the strongest and sturdiest among us, the first to fall prey to Buu's absorption technique.
I see now. That hulking form that we saw just minutes ago while Buu was transforming. That's the form he assumed when he absorbed South Kai. Well, yes.
And more tales to it.
On that day, like all of the others, I didn't stand a chance against Majin Buu. I was staring death in the face.
The last Supreme Kai that everybody now knows as Kabito Kai. The strongest of all the Kais, of all the Supreme Kais. Note the similarity.
I've never seen
of Fat Buu
unleash such a furious attack. Any other adversary would have been finished.
Compared to Fat Buu to him, you see the similarities?
Yeah, one but the same.
What I witnessed after that,
note,
I can never forget.
A Kai, pure good, being absorbed by a pure evil being.
I'm the one you wanted! Let me go!
You're fast. Is that really you under there?
Yep, me Buu, me all Buu, from head to toe. Blueberry
See?
Yes, cake is the tastiest food in the universe.
Who wants some now?
Well, okay. From now on, I'll feed you cake every day if you obey me and do as I say. How's that?
In a sense, Daikaio not only saved my life by being absorbed, but the entire universe as well. Because it was his innocence and purity that transformed the killing machine into the happy, frolicking Boo.
Now I finally get it. They weakened him. Yeah.
Now, going into the same aspect of how did he weaken him? Here it comes to the theory plan. Marco, do you care to explain?
Well, due to the evil Boo absorbing all the other Kais, the Kais therefore being in his body were able to fight him more easily. So they fought on the inside, which is basically the darkness and his good. And the good overcame the darkness within the evil Boo, because the Kais that he absorbed were still in there. Not only that, they were both fighting. So in kind of terms, they made him a retard, but not quite.
But in the same sense, they equaled out the balance between evil and good between Boo. Boo was pure evil. He was the dark magic that was formed. Bibbidi was nothing but a magician that did nothing but magic. Note that there is a difference between magic and also Kai. Kai is the spirit of fighting, while magic is the spirit essence of the people that cannot do the ability of fighting, but are able to tap into the power just like the people that do on Kai. Like Goku and the rest of the Saiyans and humans like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chiaotzu. But yet, also in the same sense, isn't Chiaotzu a magic type person? Because yet he has no fighting ability at all, but yet he's able to fly, read your thoughts, and teleconnect people. Along with Master Roshi's sister, what's her name? Baba, with the crystal orb, looking like a witch that's able to even use magic, is the good magic as well, along with Chiaotzu's good magic, which is telekinesis and everything else. So, in the retrospect, that there is a difference between magic and Kai, and why Goku never used the Spirit Bomb on Fat Boo or Super Boo. Because the sheer tenacity of it was the good Boo was still inside Super Boo, and there was still good in Fat Boo. So whenever Kid Boo was formed, after Vegeta and Goku detached Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Piccolo, and also Fat Boo, along with it, throughout the fight of Kid Boo, here is the thing. Simply say that Kid Boo is strong, but yet he is weak because he is pure evil. Super Boo is only strong because he had good in him. He had the mixed line between yin and yang. He was the line of yin and yang. But Kid Boo, whenever Kid Boo was formed, he was nothing but the yin. He was the bad. While Goku was using the yang, which is the good, whenever he hit him with the Spirit Bomb yet again eliminates all evil. But yet, in the same sense, like several other things, I'm just going to let you think about this and ponder about it a little bit more. Because, like the guy from Game Theory, this is just a...
What?
theory. Thanks for watching. And let's not forget about the beer slap. Even though I don't got beer, I got liquor.
Beer!
So, here we go. Slap! Hey, if you like this video, please leave a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe to see more. We're also going to put more theories out there throughout anime, like I said, about Full Metal Alchemist, other Dragon Ball Z stuff, and several other things.
And a lot more mind-racking stuff.
So, get your thinking caps together and get ready, because I believe this might be the new show for you on this set timeline. So it might be Thursday or it might be Friday. Who knows? Only you. If you are a subscriber. Don't forget to subscribe. See other videos of us being stupid and also doing random crap. And also don't forget to leave a comment down below. I would also like to see you guys of your theories about Dragon Ball Z and several other animes. And let's see if any of you can ponder up an idea of what we could do for an anime theory. So, even though I already did it before, Marco, beer slap.
Bring your scouters next time.
They don't work.
What do you mean they don't?
Remember, power levels are less.